What's up, y'all? I'm Kyle. You're watching Drivin and Vibin. Today, I'm hopping up on the roof to see if I can modify the AC to be able to run off of our lithium battery system. So stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel, y'all. Thank you for joining me here today. In today's video, I'm going to be installing a Micro Air Easy Start unit on our 1979 Airstream Argosy. One of the big reasons why this is so important to us is because we boondock quite often when we're out on the road, and we now have this newly renovated Airstream Argosy with 500 amp hours of lithium battery, 640 watts of solar on the roof, and a Victron 3000 inverter. So with that system, off the batteries alone, we should be able to run the AC for a little while, but also using our Honda generator out boondocking, we should easily be able to get this AC running. Before we install the Micro Air, we have had some issues with the AC. We've run it off the Victron 3000, and it will run for a little while, but the inverter just can't handle the charge from the AC and everything else we have running. And the first thing that the folks at Battleborn told me was I need to get a Micro Air Easy Start installed. So that's what we're about to go do. I'm gonna bring you up on the roof and show you what it looks like, but this is not an install video. If you are about to install Micro Air and need a video to watch on how to do it, go over to Fade Unbound's channel. I'll link it right above there. I watched their video about 5 times before doing this install. So let me show you what we're working with on the roof, and I'll talk kind of about the process that I went through installing this on our low profile AC, and then we'll get to seeing if it makes a difference. Let's get up there. So I've seen a lot of users of Micro Air Easy Start out there, but one of the things I was super worried about was if that unit would actually fit inside of our low profile Dometic Penguin AC. It's a lot smaller than normal ACs as far as the rooftop unit goes. So I was worried, but the Micro Air folks, not only do they have instructions, but they have instructions for almost every specific model AC. And they showed me exactly where to install this Micro Air unit inside the low profile, and it fit perfectly just like the picture showed. So those guys at Micro Air have answered my call multiple times and helped me get this sucker installed. So they're super helpful folks. It was really 4 connections, 4 wires that I needed to cut and crimp either something else onto or crimp wires together. So it wasn't that much work. But if you're not good at reading instructions, like me, the process will take a while, because sometimes the words just get jumbled up in my head when I see a page worth of small text instructions. But I did just follow the instructions, and everything seemed to be exactly as they wrote it out. So after I completed that, it took about an hour. So let's go back down inside the RV, because after this thing is installed, you have to turn on and off the AC unit about, I think it's 4 times, because this unit actually learns your compressor, and it has a computer inside of it that calibrates to your specific AC unit and your power needs. So let's go down there and see if this thing actually works. Man, oh man, it is getting toasty in here. Haven't had the AC running in a while since I've been working on it. Obviously, I had to shut all the power off to it. But the cool thing is, I did turn the power off outside, but I also turned the inverter into charge only mode so it wouldn't be putting any power through. This cool Victron color display lets me control the inverter so much. So I'll go to switch and I'll put inverter back into the on position. There we go. And let's see, is it inverting yet. We'll go to pages. Now we're hooked up back up to shore power. The inverter is accepting charge. And last thing, I have to switch on the breaker to the AC before we turn it on. Y'all can see me glistening here, I know. Let me switch this breaker on and see if she's running. All right, it's a moment of truth to see if I actually did it right, and I'm not gonna start an explosion up there. Let me turn this on. All right, so it looks like I wired it up right. I'm gonna run the test on it to calibrate it. It's gonna take about 30 minutes. Then I'm gonna get back to you guys and bring you back inside here. And I'm gonna see if the inverter can easily turn on the AC when we're not hooked up to shore power. So let me run this test and I'll catch back up to you in just a second, and we'll see how the inverter and solar and lithium batteries do with running the AC. All right, so the shore power is unplugged. The Microair Easy Start unit has had all of the learning sessions completed. So if all goes well, we should be able to walk inside this Argosy, turn on the AC, and have our 500 amp hour Battleborn system working with the Victron 3000 inverter to get this AC running and cool down our rig with no outside noise from a generator. Let's go inside and turn it on. All right, y'all, so I ran the AC off of our batteries and our inverter and our solar power with no shore hookup for about 30 minutes, and it was draining about 10% every 15 minutes. So theoretically, we could get about 2 hours out of full discharge batteries on our AC. It's not something I'd recommend doing, but it is cool to know that off-grid, if we need to take the edge off, that we'll be able to do that with our system, thanks to the Microair, because the Microair won't overpower the system with those hard boosts of the compressor kicking on the AC. It makes those compressor kicks way more energy efficient, lets our system handle them easily. So if you want to learn more about Microair, if you think that the Easy Start is something that you could benefit from, I'll drop a link below that'll take you to some more info. And like I said earlier, if you are about to install this yourself, check out Fate Unbound's video on how to do it step by step. I watched that video at least 5 times. All right, see y'all next time. Later on.